Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So welcome dear devotees for our morning Srimad Bhagavatam session. We are reading Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1 chapter number 16. Title is How Parikshit Received the Age of Kali. Today our discussion begins from text number 31. आत्मानं चानुशोचामि भवन्तं चामरोत्तमं देवान् पितॄन् ऋषीन् साधून् सर्वान् वर्णांस्तथाश्रमान्. Vibhuti Mataji, you want to read English translation of text
Prabhuji,
31?
sorry, can I read the next one, Prabhuji?
Okay. Sudeep Prabhu, you have Bhagavatam? No, I can't hear. Satish Prabhu, you want to read?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, which is it? Text 31. Sorry, I just jumped
Yes.
on a bit late. 31. Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm thinking about myself and also, oh, best amongst the demigods, about you, as well as about all the demigods, sages, denizens of Pitṛloka, devotees of the Lord, and all men obedient to the system of varna and ashrama in human society. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. I am thinking about myself. Who is speaking?
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth, Dhara, cow, personification of Mother Earth. I am thinking about myself. So thinking about the condition of the earthly planet, Mother Earth. Oh, best amongst the demigods, about you as well. So about you means किससे साथ बात कर रही है Mother Earth?
Dharma, bull.
Bull, Dharma, the personification of religious principles. So Mother Earth is talking, discussing, conversation is happening to the religious principles personified Dharma. So he's saying, I am thinking about myself, I am thinking about you, as well as all the demigods, sages, Devan, Pritrin, Rishin, Sadhun, all the demigods, sages, denizens of Pitṛloka, and devotees of the Lord. And all men obedient to the system of varna and ashrama in human society. So Mother Earth is mentioning. So we saw when how Parikshit Maharaj was passing the days hearing the glories of forefathers ruling nicely. Once upon a time, Dharma, the personification in the form of a bull, personification of religious principles in the form of a bull, was wandering. And Dharma meets a cow. When Dharma meets a cow, the cow is Dhara, or the planet Earth, and the cow was in a very sad situation. The bodily luster was gone, she became black, she was very sad, and had tears in her eyes. So Dharma is asking, Bull is asking lot of questions. What is the cause of your grief? Why are you not hale and hearty? Are you not healthy? Is there any disease? Are you sad because of some distant relative? Thinking about the relative? Are you sad because the Brahmanas in Kali Yuga, they are addicted to act against the religious principles? Or you are sad because the demigods, the yajnas are not performed and demigods are not getting the share? And what is the cause? Are you sad because the meat eaters will exploit you in Kali Yuga? So he's asking so many questions, and at the end, Dharma or the bull is asking to cow, are you sad because of absence of Krishna? Because Krishna has left in the planet. So we saw yesterday how all these questions, the cow starts responding. Cow, Mother Earth says, I will respond you to all your questions. And once Mother Earth Dhara starts responding, she says, once you were also maintained. Now you are on one leg, but you were maintained with all four legs before. And you were increasing the happiness in all around the world. Remember, we discussed yesterday the happiness in this world is proportionate to the protection of religious principles. So once bull, you were also maintained with all four legs, and you were increasing happiness in the world, all around the world. By you were also protected by the mercy of the Lord. And that Krishna, who we saw yesterday, that so many qualities were mentioned. So Mother Earth is mentioning that Krishna, who is glorious with all these qualities, have finished the pastime in this earth, and he has left. And because Krishna is left from this planet Earth, Kali Yuga is spreading the influence everywhere. And that's why Mother Cow says, I am sad. So here in this verse, Mother Cow continuing the response to the bull and says, I am thinking about myself and you also. I'm thinking about all the demigods, sages, Pitṛloka, devotees of the Lord. Mother Cow is thinking of everyone. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport that the cooperation between the demigods, human civilization, sages, denizens of Pitṛloka, devotees of the Lord, and along with Varna and ashrama, the cooperation is very much essential for the peaceful and happy life in this world, civilization. But that has been lost. Prabhupada dedicates this whole purport in explaining Varnashrama Dharma. Varna and ashrama, four varnas and four ashramas we have seen. This system is made by God. भगवान ने बनाया है, and it is based on guna and karma. What is happening in today's world? This varnashram dharma, or like Brahmana, kshatriya, vaishya, and sudra, it is, people consider it is based on birth. Brahman के घर पे जन्म लिया है, वो भी ब्राह्मण है. The person born in a Brahmana family is also a Brahman, but it is based on guna and karma. So Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, they are very scientific process. Prabhupada writes, very practical, very scientific, made by Krishna himself. Brahmanas are like a think tanks, who has knowledge and purity. Kshatriyas, kshatrayate iti kshatriya, they are protectors. Vaishya means business, they produce the grains, and main business of Vaishyas are maintaining the cow protection and farming. And Shudras are the workers. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, it is based on the nature of a person. Just like the head is Brahmana, hands are Kshatriya, belly is Vaishya, and legs of the body are Sudras. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. They all have different uses. They have their own purpose, and they act according to that nature. Prabhupada writes very beautifully in the purport that following this Varnashram Dharma, people with animalistic consciousness come into the platform of human consciousness. And from human consciousness, they can reach to God consciousness. Prabhupada writes here. So Varnashram Dharma following is very important. Those who do not follow, they are like animalistic consciousness people. And by following Varnashram Dharma, people from animalistic nature come to the human platform, and from human platform, they can reach to God consciousness. So it's like a stepping stone for people. They can reach to God consciousness if Varnashram Dharma is followed nicely. Here in this world, we say a person might be lower than a Sudra. He has very bad qualities, but he may be born in a Brahmana. So he might be thinking himself as a Brahmana, and people also give respect to him in Brahmana. But this system of Varnashrama is based on person's nature. Person का जो स्वभाव है, that is based on that, it has been categorized Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. So regardless, even if a person is born as in a Brahmana family, but what nature that person has acquired, that determines is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Sudra. Prabhupada explains very beautifully the whole Varnashram system and how following that is very necessary for the whole civilization to come to God consciousness. Okay. 32 and 33 are together. They are verses. कौन करना है? And Radhika Mataji, you want to do?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Maybe
And you
translation.
can read
Vibhuti.
Sanskrit, and Vibhuti Mataji can do translation.
Dharma Pranam to everyone. Brahmadayo bahutitam yada panga moksha कामस्तपासमचरन् भगवत्प्रपन्ना सा श्रीस्ववासम् अरविन्दवनं विहाय यत्पादसौभगम् अलम् भजते अनुरक्ता तस्याहमब्जकुलिशाङ्कुशकेतुकेता श्रीमत्पदैर्भगवता समलङ्कृताङ्गी त्रिन् अत्यरोच उपलभ्य ततो विभूतिं लोकान् समां व्यसृजत् उत्स्मायितं तदन्ते. Hare Krishna.
Translation: Lakshmiji, the goddess of fortune, whose glance of grace was sought by demigods like Brahma and for whom they surrendered many a day unto the personality of Godhead, gave up her own abode in the forest of lotus flowers and engaged herself in the service of lotus feet of the Lord. I was endowed with specific powers to supersede the fortune of all three planetary systems by being decorated with the impressions of the flag, thunderbolt, elephant driving rod, and lotus flower, which are signs of the lotus feet of the Lord. But at the end, when I felt I was so fortunate, the Lord left me.
Dara, cow, Mother Earth is saying, at the end, when I felt I was so fortunate, I was feeling that I'm so fortunate that Krishna is putting the footprints, Krishna's lotus feet, the footprints are everywhere on the Mother Earth. But at that time, the Lord has left me, feeling the absence of Krishna. Two main things mentioned in this translation in this verse. What is the first one? Even Lakshmi ji, the goddess of fortune, whose glance is sought by demigods. Even Lakshmi ji, the goddess of fortune, left her residence and is serving the lotus feet of the Lord. And second thing is Mother Earth was blessed by the footprints of the Lord, and now Krishna has departed, so she is very sad. Prabhupada writes in the purport that everything is contaminated in this Kali Yuga. Everything is contaminated, and no one can be saved from the effect of Kali Yuga. If Krishna is present, like here, how Mother Earth is saying, Mother Earth was blessed by the presence of Krishna, by the footprints of Krishna on the surface of the earth. If Krishna is present, Lord, see, we have to understand that Krishna has the quality of omnipresence. Krishna is omnipresent. That means he can be present anywhere and everywhere at the same time. So he is present. How? Prabhupada writes in the purport that everything is contaminated in Kali Yuga, and one can be saved from the effects of Kali Yuga by the presence of Krishna. If Krishna is present, a person can be saved from the effect of Kali Yuga. And Prabhupada writes how we can feel the presence of Krishna in our life: by chanting, by hearing, and by devotional service. So if a person is chanting, a person is hearing Krishna Katha and performing devotional service, that means Krishna is present. Just like here how Mother Earth is saying that Krishna has left, we can feel the presence of Krishna, and a person can save himself or herself from the effects of Kali Yuga. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has spread the chanting of the holy name all around the world. Very beautifully Prabhupada writes, that's why the chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra should be spread. We must start. Actually, we can read, Prabhupada writes beautiful last 2 or 3 lines of the purport. Anu Mataji, you want to read from the purport, last 2 lines. It starts from the offenseless.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, everyone. The offenseless, that's the one, right, Prabhu?
Yeah.
The offenseless chanter of the holy name of the Lord is as auspicious as the Lord himself. And the moment of pure devotees of the Lord all over the world can at once change the troublesome face of the world.
So Prabhupada is writing here that Lord and his holy name are non-different. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has spread this. And the movement of pure devotees, the spreading of holy name all around the world can change the effect of Kali Yuga, can change the troublesome face of the world. पूरी दुनिया बदल सकते हैं ये holy name से, हरि नाम से. The whole world can be changed. And what's the last line?
Only by the propagation of the chanting of the holy name of the Lord can we be immense from all effects of the age of Kali.
हरेर नाम एव केवलम कलौ नास्ति एव गतिर अन्यथे. Only by the propagation of the chanting of the holy name of the Lord we can be immune from the effects of the age of Kali. अब अगर हमें कलियुगा से बचना है, the effects of कलियुगा, the symptoms of कलियुगा, then chanting must be there on our own, sankirtan in congregation. Very important. 34. Nirvin Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna devotees Dandavat Pranam. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, verse number 34. Yo vai mamati bharama vansha rajna akshohini shatamapanudadatma tantraha Swam dusthamuna padamatmani porushena Sampadayan yadushuram yamabhibhadra angam. Translation: O personality of religion, I was greatly overburdened by the undue military phalanxes arranged by the atheistic kings, and I was relieved by the grace of the personality of Godhead. Similarly, you were also in a distressed condition, weakened in your standing strength, and thus he also incarnated by his internal energy in the family of the Yadus to relieve you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
So Mother Earth is remembering. He also incarnated by his internal energy. Means Krishna appeared. Cow, the Mother Earth, saying, I was overburdened by the increase of demoniac people on the surface of the earth. So many asuric vritti, asuras or demoniac people, they were increased. And because of them, kya hota hai, whenever the demoniac people are increased, devotees are in trouble. They were suffering. So to protect them, because the devotees were in trouble and they were unhappy, Mother Cow says, when I was overburdened by the increase of these demoniac people, Lord appeared and he got rid of them, destroyed all of them. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskrita dharma sansthapanarthaya. So it is saying, Lord appeared, got rid of them, protected the devotees, and established dharma. So that is what Mother Cow is mentioning to the bull. Text number 35. Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Kava saheta viraham purushotamasya prema valoka ruchiras mitavalgu jalpai stairyam samanam aharan madhumaninanam romotsavo mamayad angri vitankitaya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Who therefore can tolerate the pangs of separation from that Supreme Personality of Godhead? He could conquer the gravity and passionate wrath of his sweethearts like Satyabhama by his sweet smile of love, pleasing glance, and hearty appeals. When he traversed my surface, I could be immersed in the dust of his lotus feet, and thus would be sumptuously covered with grass, which appeared like hair standing on me out of pleasure.
Thank you. So Mother Cow is saying, who can therefore tolerate the pangs of separation from that Supreme Personality of Godhead? When Krishna was present, from other devotees, there was Sambhoga and Viyoga. There was a separation and they were associating with Krishna. It is mentioned here the queens of the Lord. Sometimes there was separation, sometimes Lord was associating with them. But Mother Earth was continuously associating with Lord Krishna, as we discussed yesterday. Continuous association wherever Krishna went, whether it would be Vraja, Gokula, Mathura, Vrindavan, Hastinapur, Dwarika, Mother Earth was always having association with Lord Shri Krishna. And hence, the separation of Mother Earth was much higher, much intense. Prabhupada writes, the feelings of separation, Earth's feeling was therefore more acute, more sudden, more intense it was. And here it is mentioned, as we discussed before as well, that because of the lotus feet of the Lord, the sumptuously covered with grass, which appeared like the hair standing out of the pleasure, because Lord was happy how the hairs are standing, the grass and the plants, and they were all, the earth was flourishing. But now Krishna has departed. The last one, Puja Vittalani Mataji, text number 36.
Hare Krishna. Text 36. तयोरेवं कथायतोः पृथ्वी धर्मयोत्सदा परीक्षी नाम राजर्षिः प्राप्तः प्राची सरस्वतीम्. Translation as well, Prabhu?
Yes.
Translation, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. While the earth and the personality of religion were thus engaged in conversation, the saintly King Parikshit reached the shores of Saraswati river, which flowed towards the east. Haripur.
Thank you. So what is happening? While the Mother Earth in the form of a cow and the personality of religion, bull, they were discussing, engaged in this conversation. See here the situation, Mother Earth very sad, tears in the eyes, has turned black, and bull with only one leg, 3 legs are gone, and the personification of the Kali was beating the leg of the cow. And at that time, Maharaj Parikshit enters there. Maharaj Parikshit comes and he sees the situation where earth or the cow and the bull, they were having conversation. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports of the first canto, 16th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled How Parikshit Received the Age of Kali. Abhi kya karenge Parikshit Maharaj? Now he is coming to the place where earth and cow and the bull, they are having conversation. Kali is beating the leg and torturing. What will he do? We will see in the year 2026, New Year. I will give you a small क्या बोलते हैं trailer of what is happening in the coming 3 chapters until the end of the first canto. What happens when Parikshit Maharaj sees Kali, he is torturing bull and cow, beating the leg. Parikshit Maharaj, first when he comes, he asks the bull, what is the cause of your suffering? Why you are suffering so much? And the bull responds that I don't know the exact cause of my suffering. अगर हम होते हैं तो क्या ये कली की वजह से, because of this. But here bull is dharma personified, the religious principles, dharma. So he is giving a dharmic answer because he is dharma personified. He says no one knows the cause of suffering. I don't know. Some people, different people say different things for the cause of suffering. Some people say karma is the cause. अपने कर्मों के लिए वो सफर कर रहा है. So some people say karma is the cause of suffering. Some people say अब इसका भाग्य में लिखा है. That is his fate or destiny, some divine arrangement. Because of that, a person is suffering. Some people say उसका खुद का स्वभाव, nature ही ऐसा है, इसीलिए वो सफर कर रहा है. So people have different reasons. अपने उन कर्मा है, अपने भाग्य में लिखा है. Some divine natural arrangement है, fate है. और own nature, स्वभाव. Or some people say it's a काल, समय ही खराब चल रहा है उसका. That because of the time he is suffering. So Dharma is giving all different explanation like this, and he says finally he says that the cause of suffering is beyond our logic and reasoning. We can't point to anyone. Dharma is saying we can't point to anyone because he is Dharma. He is giving, and the lesson we will see in the new year that come out, that when we are going through suffering, we can't point to anyone. We have to understand that it is Lord's arrangement for our own purification. ये अपने purification के लिए, ये अपने को भगवान के पास जाने के लिए. That's why this arrangement is there. So Dharma, we'll see. Then Parikshit understands जब ये conversation होता है, and the way how bull responds, based on that, Parikshit Maharaj understands that you are personification of dharma. तुम धर्मा हो. That's why he understands. And you are Dhara, you are the cow, Mother Earth. Parikshit Maharaj understands. And as soon as Parikshit Maharaj realizes that, he turns towards Kali and he takes the sword in the hand. And he says, how come you are torturing in my presence? Abhi main hu, and you are torturing Dharma and you are torturing cow, the Mother Earth. How can you? Your dynasty, the glorious king of the dynasty of Kuru is present. And how can you torture? So he tries to eliminate Kali. He takes the sword and tries to kill Kali. And as soon as he takes the sword in the hand, Kali kya karta hai? Personification of Kali. He surrenders, fell at the feet of Parikshit Maharaj. Now, Parikshit Maharaj is a king. He is a kshatriya. The one who takes the shelter of a king must be protected. उनका kshatriya का मतलब क्या है? Kshat trayate iti kshatriya. Kshat means मारना. So kshat trayate, जो किसी को मारने से बचाता है. Kshatriya protects. And उसका नाम क्षत्रिय. So Kali surrendered at the feet of Parikshit Maharaj. So now it's the duty of a king to protect. So in different ways, Parikshit Maharaj is trying to stop Kali Yuga. The first attempt, he tried to kill with the sword. Kali surrendered at the feet. The first attempt failed. Parikshit Maharaj can't kill Kali. He fell at the feet. Then second, Parikshit Maharaj said, okay, I give you protection. I won't kill you, but you get out from my kingdom. मेरे kingdom में से बाहर चले जाओ. You are not allowed to stay here. I am prison. Kali, you can't enter. Then Kali क्या बोलता है in response? The whole world is your kingdom. You are the king of the whole world. मैं कहाँ जाऊँ? कुछ जगह ही नहीं बची. The whole world is your kingdom. So that is also second attempt that you get out of this kingdom. That also failed. Now the third one, Parikshit Maharaj says, okay, you can stay wherever the four regulative principles are broken. वहां पे तुम रह सकते हो. We have the meat eating, intoxication, illicit connections, and gambling. So wherever this is happening, you can stay. Then Kali Yuga responds कि in your kingdom these four things doesn't happen. So that means you are not protecting me. That means you have left no place for me. A kingdom में भी कुछ जगह नहीं है. You are telling me to live in these four places. ये four things तो होता भी नहीं है आपके kingdom में. Where do I go? So the fourth attempt, Parikshit Maharaj is saying, okay, then you can stay where gold is present, where gold is accumulated. जहाँ पे सोना है, you are, because wherever there is gold, there will be chances of this four regulative principles to be broken. So he says, and to protect his kingdom from Kali Yuga, what Parikshit Maharaj did, he used all the wealth, all the accumulated gold, everything in the service of Krishna. To spread the spirituality, he used everything to make sure that Kali has no place left. But we see how it's the will of Krishna. Kali Yuga has to progress, and Bhagavatam must appear. So at the junction, just like Dwapar was ending and Kali was starting, in that junction, this Bhagavatam has to come. So what is happening is, after that, we'll see at the later chapters of this first canto, that once Parikshit Maharaj was hunting, Parikshit Maharaj was gone in the forest for hunting. He was very thirsty. He saw the Samik Rishi's ashram. He went there for water. Samik Rishi was meditating. He did not, Parikshit Maharaj was asking for water. He did not respond. He was a king. Samik Rishi did not welcome the king because he was in meditation. Parikshit Maharaj got very angry because he did not got water. He was thirsty, and Samik Rishi did not respond. And then he took a dead snake and garlanded. He put a dead snake and garlanded Samik Rishi. And when he was coming back, he got very upset. He was thinking, how can I do that? How did I not respect a Brahmana? Why did this happen? And he was actually expecting a correction. He was expecting a punishment because of this act. And then he finds out one disciple of Samik Rishi comes and he says that the son of this Brahmana, Samik Rishi, Shringi, has cursed you to die in 7 days. The disciple passes this message, and Parikshit Maharaj, he was waiting for the correction. He wanted the punishment. He saw this curse as a blessing. If he wanted, he could have counteracted this curse, but he became very happy. It is mentioned, Parikshit Maharaj becomes very happy and he accepts the curse. He accepts as a blessing. What did Parikshit Maharaj do? He gave all the royal kingly duties, responsibilities to his son. He sat on the bank of river Ganges. All the sages, as soon as he sat, the word spread. No invitation required. All the sages and everyone came. They all assembled on the bank of the river, and he took a Parikshit Maharaj took a vow because he knew he had 7 days to live. He took a vow not to eat or drink anything, complete fasting, and then he wanted to utilize his whole rest of the life in jitna bhi bacha hai 7 days in Krishna Katha. So he's requesting all the sages and everyone that I want to hear Krishna Katha. At that time, when Parikshit Maharaj is sitting, all the sages and everyone is there. They all look into the direction, and Sukdev Goswami is entering. Sukdev Goswami is coming, and then Srimad Bhagavatam is spoken. He asked the question, Parikshit Maharaj. The whole Bhagavatam is answer to these two questions what Parikshit Maharaj asked. How to live and how to live. Live, how to live in this world, and leave, how to live from this world. इस दुनिया में कैसे रहना है और इस दुनिया से कैसे बाहर आना है. How to live in this world and how to live, depart from this world. These two questions, and then the whole Bhagavatam, Sukdev Goswami answers. That is the end of the first canto. We'll see in the new year. Thank you, dear devotees, for your association every morning. Please forgive me if I have made any mistake. Galti ho gayi hai. I am also a learning. Please forgive me, and I am sure, if you all can do this Bhagavatam Katha, you can do in much nicer way, much better way. But with my limited capacity, jitna bhi pata hai, I try to do. So please forgive me for all these shortcomings of me. Feel free to correct me. Thank you so much. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhyayevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna. All right, we'll join in the new year. Okay, someone raised a hand.
Prabhuji, that was me, but it was just the moment you mentioned about like, okay, these four things doesn't happen in your kingdom, and then Parikshit Maharaj allow him to live in the gold. And I was just thinking that how every day in news channels nowadays the gold production is going up and the price is going up across the world. That means Kali is progressing at the faster pace as well.
Yes, 100%. That's correct. Because gold is there, that means wealth. Wealth means people utilize in sense gratification in Kali Yuga, and sense gratification, sinful activities, and that's why all the rules will be broken, because that's where the sense gratification happen with the four regulative principles, and that's where Kali Yuga is present, and that's why. And see, wealth in itself is not bad, but wealth unaccumulated, not used in Krishna's service is bad.
This is bad.
So that is very important to understand. Not the wealth. The gold represents here the wealth which is not utilized in Krishna's service. And that's why Parikshit Maharaj used all the wealth in the service of Krishna to protect the kingdom from Kali Yuga. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Ketan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
I have one question. Like जैसे परीक्षित महाराज इतने अच्छे डिवोटी थे कृष्ण भगवान के, then he become an anger and then he did like that sinful activity. That's like the effect of Kali.
Yeah, we discussed this yesterday, that Parikshit Maharaj, when he comes back, he is thinking that how can ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ. He is coming from the forefathers in this dynasty, the whole lineage, that people have not respected Brahmana. And how can he respect Brahmana? So that means it is will of Krishna. ये भगवान का arrangement है, because if he wouldn't have gone angry, वो गुस्सा भगवान उनको नहीं करवाते उस टाइम पे, तो वो गार्लैंड नहीं पहनाते, तो वो श्रृंगी कर्स नहीं देता, एंड देन भागवतम नहीं आता. So for the devotees, in this Kali Yuga, जिनको भी भगवान के पास जाना है, those who sincerely desire, for them the Bhagavatam needs to be appeared in this Kali Yuga. Otherwise, Dharma has taken shelter in Bhagavatam. तो Bhagavatam ही नहीं होता, तो the devotees who want to go to Krishna, what will they do? And that's why it is Krishna's desire. ये पूरा plan of the Lord है. पहले से देखो, it is going on. Even Kurukshetra war, Bhagavad Gita जब हो रहा था, Kauravas army was much 11 Akshayani सेना, while Pandavas were only 7. कितने पूरी नारायणी सेना थी, इतनी बड़ी आर्मी थी. And here only small army Pandavas had. So in our logical reasoning and calculation, obviously Kauravas will win. But something goes out of the logical reasoning, that means it's the will of the Lord. Or sab jagah, this comes in many instances, that how Parikshit Maharaj, he knows how he will respect Brahmanas. वो तो astrological prediction भी था, that he will respect all the devotees. He himself is a great devotee and he will respect Brahmanas. But he got angry. So Abhi Parikshit Maharaj, if you see, he tolerated the heat in the womb. जब ब्रह्मास्त्र छोड़ा था, we saw that it was the heat of ब्रह्मास्त्र, वो जो tolerate कर सकता है, वो थोड़ा thirsty होगा तो वो थोड़ी गुस्सा होगा. But this is Krishna's arrangement that Bhagavatam must appear, and this is Krishna's desire that devotees take the shelter of Bhagavatam, and that's why we are doing this. All these mornings we are discussing. This is Krishna's desire to save ourselves from the effect of Kali Yuga, and in turn we have to save others also. Thank you.
Thank you.
कौन है? मोनिका माता जी, then Sudeep Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I just wanted to say, as we are wrapping up today's session, I wanted to, on behalf of all the devotees, say heartfelt thank you. In 2025, I think this is the worthwhile thing, that we had opportunity to associate with Srimad Bhagavatam every day in the morning, and it wouldn't have been possible without your effort and being consistent. I know, like, every day, each day, everyone has multiple responsibilities going on. Being grahastha, we have kids, office, other things, and not a single day you have missed on. You provided us consistent support and simplified it in an easy language for us to understand. So thank you so much. Looking forward to 2026 as well, to have continuous support and your guidance, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The guidance and support is all from Srimad Bhagavatam by Srila Prabhupada. I tell you honestly, kabhi bhi you open up my recording and you have Bhagavatam in hand, I repeat Prabhupada words. That's it. And Prabhupada has given so nice purpose to Bhagavatam. You can match a transcript of my speaking. And Prabhupada is so amazing. I'm in love with Prabhupada and his teachings. Sudeep Prabhu, yes.
Prabhuji, thank you for such a nice session. I had only one observation for the verse number 35, where Mother Earth actually mentions Satyabhama, and I was wondering why Mother Earth specifically picks up Satyabhama as Krishna's wife and not Radharani, or other Rukmini and the main Ashtabharyas. And she's one of the Ashtabharyas. And then I found that she was the incarnation of Mother Earth herself. And she was, in Prabhupada's words, conquer the gravity and passionate wrath. And that was actually why that has been said, is she, with her beauty and her strength and intellect, she defeated Narakasura, helped Krishna to defeat Narakasura. So that's probably